Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Stephanie, the creative girl behind the designs. If you're stopping by my channel for the first time, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notification alerts so that you know when I post my next video. So today, if you're not familiar with it, we are going to do a quick review of and kind of semi-set up the greeting card organizer from the Happy Planner. So stay tuned. Okay, so on the last Happy Planner sale, I had decided to pick this greeting card organizer up, which I had been eyeballing for some time. And so I just decided to dive in and pick it up because I do need to get my cards organized. So what I did was I grabbed it during the sale. And then I got an extra discount off of it. So I ended up picking this up for, I want to say it was $6 or $8. So that was an amazing deal. And it is gorgeous. It's so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I have some cards over here. I'll talk about them in a little bit. I'm going to set them aside. And I'm going to just quickly go through this and then we're going to kind of set it up. So I also have my fun little Sadie, I think it's called Sadie's collaboration. My gosh, I don't even remember. It is Sadie Stickers, sorry. It was a collaboration with Vila Beautiful, so I thought this went perfectly. It has these cute little gold bows in it. How cute is that? Anyhow, so let's just dive right in. I am loving the fact that I'm going to be able to get my cards all in one place. I'm going to be able to list whose birthday is when, anniversaries, and I can easily flip to that folder when I need to. So this is called the Greeting Card Organizer. It's Sweet Celebrations, and I love it, of course, because of the polka dots. Come on now. You know how I love my polka dots. And it has these gold discs. Now, these are not the traditional gold discs. These have much more color in it. Let me see if I can get that up close for you. So see that gold? Like there's so much more gold in these than there is in that traditional gold disc. So at first glance, when I opened it, my only criticism is that these discs are a classic size, and really by the time you fill it up, I may need an expander. So I'm kind of sad that these discs don't have an option to be in a larger size, because again, if this gets too full, then it just kind of starts to bow out. But that's my only criticism. Other than that, this is a gorgeous planner. I call it a planner because in essence what I'm doing is I'm pre-planning what card I'm going to send to whom on what birthday or celebration. So let's just dive in. I'm going to take this off. Now this was the old style, so it had the glue dot, and so I already did all that and took care of it so I don't have to deal with the stickiness. So I'm going to put this aside. Now the cover has Celebrate All Year. It's a gorgeous little gold dot planner cover. I say planner. It's really an organizer. I should probably rephrase that. So it is an organizer. And on the inside, you open it up and you have this beautiful rainbow, soft rainbow type pinstriping. Let me make sure I'm getting that in frame for you. And then, so each month has a tab. Each month has a tab. Each month has a folder. So this is the January tab. It's got a gorgeous rose gold. And that, you know, carries kind of throughout. There's like gold and metallics throughout. So I love that. So when you turn the page, you have on the tab the celebration. So you have a January by day. And then there's like 2 lines for each one to list your celebration that you're wanting to record. Then there's also a space for things to remember. So if it is, you know, a special maybe gift or theme that maybe someone's having for their birthday, you could write that here. You can use a post-it note, because again, if it's a child, birthday themes will change. And then if you can, you know, next year when the theme is different, you just take this one off and put in the new one, if that's, you know, works for you. So here's the folder for January, and it carries over that pinstripe rainbow color. And then here's February. How pretty. These, you know, there's a lot of desserts in here because it's a celebration, but they look so good. I just want to kind of dive into that page and eat it up. So here's February. Again, the theme is not the theme, but the setup or functionality is the same throughout each tab. You have on the back side of the tab where you can list your birthdays, celebrations, and whatnot, and then a place for things to remember. Then you have a folder, which is a traditional front and back folder. And you can, this is where you slip your cards into for that month. And again, I'll do a few of them. I'll see how far I get with the birthday list. So what I did before I go any further is I pre-made on my computer a table with 3 columns. The first column was the month, the second column were birthdays, and then the third column was anniversaries. So what I did was I went through and I put the person's name and in parentheses the date of that celebration. So that information will easily transfer over to here now. And plus I can tell if there's multiple events on the same day. So here's March. And the discs are a little wonky, like when you pull it over, but they'll work itself out. Again, it's just something that hasn't been used. I love how these coordinate, and of course I love the dots. And April, how gorgeous is this? It looks so good. I would just want to eat it. Who loves cake? Raise your hand. Who loves cupcakes? Raise your hand. That's me. I shouldn't love them as much as I do, but I do. I love this tab. I love the little lavender. I love the dots. So pretty. And then we have May, adorable little cupcake, which carries through to the tab. June is really cute because it's, you know, if you're going to go on a picnic, it's almost like those little treats that you would bring with you. So that's kind of cute. Carries over. And each month has a different color. Then we have July. Life is short, eat more cupcakes. I so agree with that. And let's see. July tab or folder. August. I mean, the colors that were chosen for these are just gorgeous. August. September. Let life surprise you. Folder. And then I love that come like the holiday time, it kind of gets into that vibe of holiday. So October is kind of like that fall feeling. It's got the scattering of the rose gold confetti, I guess. And so these look like scones maybe. And this carries over. And I love how the colors also almost match, again, the vibe of that month. So obviously February is pink, or, you know, fuchsia, however you want to call it. It is a shade of pink. So we had November, and then December with this adorable little gingerbread cake. This looks so cute. I almost want to try and make it. And then the folder. So my notes before we get started. As you know, I already had the issue with the discs, right? So the only other issue, I'm a little stuck here. I'm going to take off the back cover. So the only other issue I have is that you can tell, obviously, as you know, with big, for folders, all the bulk is at the bottom. And there really isn't anything at the top, so it kind of gives it a weird, it sits weird, like, you know, it kind of scrunches down a little bit. That is bothersome to me, but to be able to get everything in one location, excuse me, one location, I'm good with that. So let's jump in. All right. So I have off to the side, I'm just pulling these things over. I pulled out 3 extra folders because there's, 12 months out of the year, and those are for the celebrations, but there was nothing to hold cards for, extra cards I might have for Get Well and Sympathy and so forth. So I want to pull another folder in to hold those items. So I would probably say, I'm probably going to go with this. It just kind of matches better. This is, I think, too dark. This is cute, but it has the wrong color, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take this folder and just put it all the way in the back. And I already have a few cards for it. So those are, and it's not many. I have like a sympathy card and then a Get Well card. So I'm just going to kind of tuck these in. So that takes care of that. And that might help to bulk some of the top out a bit. We'll see. So let's go back to January. Let's see. So when I look at my little organizer off to the side, I'm not going to pull it out here because it does have the names and last names of individuals who will go on here. But what I'm going to do is also pull over some more cards before I start writing. So this is a birthday card. This is a birthday card. So I know where these were going to go. So, sometimes I pre-buy, but these are all cards that were left over. I now make my own cards. So, and you'll find some of those in the Behind the Designs shop. So this goes into May. This card does. And this one goes into August. Now, this is one that it was kind of sad to start this because I had this card, which is for Mother's Day. And sadly, my mom has passed, and so has my mother-in-law. So I really don't have a mom to send this to, but I'm going to put it in May anyway because I do kind of have an idea for it. And then lastly, I have, let me flip over to December. These were some leftover cards from a prior year. So I have like a handful of them left. Now here's the thing. If I do Christmas cards still. I like to send them, I like to receive them. And I recently did a blog post about them. So you can head over to the blog and check that out. But basically, I always end up with, as you know, extra cards from your box. If you purchase boxes. I go kind of every other year. I purchase a box, I make the cards, I purchase a box. So sometimes I just have leftovers and I want to get these used. It's use your supplies year, use your stickers, use your washi, use it all. Use it, don't save it. So what I'm going to do is just kind of tuck them each into their envelope, and I'm going to put them here because when it comes time for cards, I know I can just go right here and pull it out. So this is going to get quite bulky until December anyway, because I will get rid of some of these cards. And I think December-wise, there's not many birthdays anyway. It's really mostly Christmas. And then, of course, there's my anniversary. Or mine and my husband's. It's not just mine. So let me go back. Now that I've tucked those in, I'm going to go back to January, I think. Let me see. Make sure I have no more cards. Now, what I plan to do, just as a reference tool, is again, I have this printed piece of paper, which is great because it's 8.5 by 11. I can just put it right in here. And I'm going to keep it in the back so that I can quickly jot down ideas and or names and birth dates before I put them in here. Sometimes I don't get them in here right away. So it's kind of just a safeguard to make sure that I get it all in one place. Plus it reminds me to update that electronic file. So I'm just going to come into, let's see, let's go to February. Or actually, you know what? Let's start backward and move forward. I'm not going to fill these all out. What I'm going to do, since I have already put some cards in here and it's quite full, I am going to just pull the tab out. And I'm going to write on the tab. And I didn't even show you the back side. Look how cute this little polka dot is. I love the pastels. It's sort of, and then the stripe carried on the inside. But it's this cute pastel on the outside. Okay, so let me get this out of the way for a brief moment. And let's go to December. The other nice thing about the tab is if you wanted to, you could decorate it some more with some of the Happy Planner stickers. You could grab, like a cake and put it here. So there's options there. So I only have, let's see, 2 birthdays. We have on the 5th. And I probably won't, I'm just going to write in the first name for now. Again, I don't like to put people's names out there if they don't know. Okay, so it's as simple as this. And then I could go through and I may, so here's another option. I'm going to put this out there because I just realized I will have to mark this somehow. So for example, there's birthdays and anniversaries in 1 month. These 2 dates happen to be birthdays, but I think what I may try and do, it works for December because, the color's green. Let me show you. So for anniversaries, I won't know unless I somehow mark them. So I could put, in parentheses a B or, an A, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm taking my green mild liner brush and I'm going to highlight anniversaries up here. And then I'm going to highlight the box that's an anniversary, which happens to be mine. So that is one option. You can, before you start writing, highlight the birthdays with a different color, maybe pink, green. You can match the tab. You can choose your own colors. So that is an option. And then let me grab my celebration stickers. Okay, so there's a couple options if you wish to decorate the tab. These 2 sticker books, Celebrate and Life is a Party from Happy Planner. These are options. And then there's also like Happy Hostess, which has, desserts and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see if there's a decoration I can put here just for fun. Let's see. So there's balloons in here, banners. I thought I saw something, and see how, these are cute even to just put down here as well. Just these little squares. You can match them to the tabs, which is what I think I'm going to do. I'm looking for something specific. I may find that in Happy Hostess, but I'm going to keep going here. I'm just kind of doing a quick flip for you. This is what I was looking for. Now, there isn't one that matches the color, the green. So I'm trying to stick with green or, like a Christmas, I guess, dessert. Let's see. There are other cakes, but they're not what I want. And those are not what I want. Okay, so let me just take a quick peek here. This is more of, not so much like this, the Celebrate. And I may even pull out Happy Hostess. So I'm just going to flip quick, see if there's something I want to put there. You know, something that inspires what I'm talking about. Okay, nothing there. Let me grab Happy Hostess. Okay, let's see if I can find something in here. Maybe not the mini, let's go to the big. Okay, I don't know if they're gonna have a cake though. I mean, there's balloons. Not any that I might use. So since this has a color to it, you probably don't want to do a clear sticker because then you may not see it. So let me just quickly scan. No, I don't want those. All right. Okay. So let me go find the month I'm looking at. All right, I'm gonna bring this back and I'm gonna put my tab in here so I don't lose where I am with it. So we have December. And what's nice is that you could, once this gets cleared out, it'll be a lot less bulky. But then also I might go through here on the edges and put some of the packing tape. Remember the clear packing tape? I will usually stripe both sides and repunch it because this feels like it needs a little extra security, like maybe it's been taken in and out. Okay, so back to my, hopefully. I got to work these discs. Okay, so I am looking to put this sticker down. I'm looking for something like this or the Treat Yourself. So let's put this back here. February. I'm looking for something. No. Are they all green? I just noticed. Are they all green? No, they're pink, green. You know what? I'm going to do it in February. And the reason I'm going to show it to you in February is because February has a pink background. And in February, it just so happens that it is my birthday, my mother's birthday, and my daughter's birthday. It also is my father-in-law's birthday. So February is kind of big for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take that sticker out, show you what I mean. And I'm just going to put it down here. And see how cute that is? It's just a simple decoration. You could put some washi up here. You can add a little decoration here or washi, quotes, you know, anything of that nature. So, you know, again, another way to use the stickers. I will probably put this video into that series, the playlist series, because this is a way to use your stickers. To decorate these pages, you can put them on the front if you want, but I would more stick with back here. So like in January, you could put, let me throw some ideas out there for you. Yeah, so see on the bottom, it's already getting pretty thick. So in January, you could put Happy New Year. You know, if there is, you know, the gold writing for Happy New Year. So that's another option. So that is, in short, the greeting card organizer. And I've given you some ideas on how to use things. The other thing I may do is put a sticky pocket in here. I do have some sticky pockets. And the reason is because then I can also use that to hold extra cards. Hold that thought for just a minute. Okay, so I stepped away briefly to pull out, actually I pulled out a little bit more than I thought, but I wanted to grab the sticky adhesive pockets that I have from Happy Planner. that I am making a suggestion you can put on the inside cover. Now this one is cute. The thing to note about the corner adhesive pockets is that they, if you put something in here, things will kind of tip out every time you open it. So it's not 100% secure, but it will hold larger items. Whereas if you use this one, it can only fit as wide as it is, which would fit a card. So if I take, say, the Christmas card, this will fit a Christmas card. And as you can tell, I bought multiples because I keep them all together. I do like to keep these pockets on the inside of card or in the inside of covers for just, extra notes and papers and whatnot. So this could go nicely because it has the polka dot to it. And all you would simply do is you put it on the inside wherever you want. And then this will just fit inside. Rather than struggle with the envelope, I'll show you what I mean. And it's not stuck down, so it's not a perfect system. Okay, so this would fit, you can get the idea. This will fit inside this. So you can easily keep your extra cards in here. Also, you can keep in here, at least for me, I will sometimes do a smaller card, just like a note card or whatever. I can tuck those in here as well. What I also like is that for the cards that I do make, when I have extras left over, I can pop them into the month that they pertain to. So that's another option. You can create, I'm throwing these ideas out there. Maybe I'll do some, maybe I won't. You could create, through lamination, a pocket to go on the front of every tab that could be for general cards. Not that they're addressed to anyone specific, they're just general. So these are just all ideas you can use when you use the greeting card organizer. So you could also use the band to keep this closed so that maybe it'll have a better, it won't, like this, it won't pop out at the bottom. So those are all some ideas for how to use this. I've shown you how I'm going to use it. I've filled it in a little bit. I will go back through, do all my birthdays, and I should be good to go. I should not miss another birthday or anniversary again, right? So there you have it. This is the Happy Planner greeting card organizer called Sweet Celebrations. And I absolutely love the fact that I picked it up. I love even more I got it at a great price as well. So I hope I have inspired you to do something creative today and every day, and to also get your greeting cards in order and organized, and that you create your beautiful life one organizer at a time. Thank you for watching.